Guys, this is Mr. Joshy J, and this is your race review and the Formula 1 US Austin, Texas Grand Prix. Max Verstappen wins ahead of Lewis Hamilton and Lando Norris. At the start of the race, Lando Norris got a very good start. He overtaken Charles Leclerc. Ocon and Oscar Piastri made contact with each other, which resulted in Oscar Piastri retiring due to side pod damage, so he was suffering obviously from a water leak and overheating issue as well. But it's been a horrendous weekend for Oscar Piastri. It really has. He's had no luck whatsoever this weekend. Lance Stroll deserves a shout out. I mean, he was absolutely shafted by in practice because of car issues, but in the main race today ends up finishing P9 and scores some points. Fair play. Credit where it's due. He's definitely contender for driver of the day. My driver, Lewis Hamilton, I said he does well at COTA, and he was absolutely superb today, but Mercedes needs calling out on their strategy. Recently, they've been getting strategy horribly wrong, and if they pitted to lose Hamilton sooner, surely he could have won this Grand Prix, but Mercedes left it too late, unfortunately, so that's why Max was still able to win the Grand Prix. But Lewis closing in right at the end, just ran out of laps though, but looked like the medium tyre was holding better than the hard tyre, to be honest. But a driver who I have to call out this weekend, George Russell, absolutely dog shit this weekend. Where was he all weekend? I mean, that is nowhere near good enough by the male model George Russell. Honestly, shocking, no excuses. Well and truly beaten by the seven-time world champion this weekend in style as well. Lewis Hamilton absolutely took George Russell to school. Lando Norris P3, I mean, Mclaren messed up on strategy big time. Lando Norris had a chance to win this race and they got it horribly wrong, McLaren. I mean, Norris was quite generous to the team on radio, but no doubt he's going to be fuming behind closed doors. And also me, I'm fuming at my Team Ferrari because we used team orders. Leclerc was asked to move over for Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz is allowed through to try and hunt down Lando Norris. Norris stayed on the podium, Sainz stayed P4, and Leclerc ended up losing a position to Perez. I mean, that was poor by my team, honestly. And obviously, Hamilton getting P2 as well means Mercedes are closing in on my team in the Constructors' Championship. Yeah, that was very poor by my team, honestly. Leclerc, who started pole, ended up finishing P6. I mean, I know we've not always got the race right, but that was absolutely abysmal by my team today, honestly. Shocking. But it's been, like I said, a horrible weekend for Oscar Piastri and George Russell as well. I mean, Russell was absolutely nowhere. I mean, Perez finishing P5 in the Red Bull. Is that a really good result when your teammates on the race? No. So it just shows he's under massive pressure. And Lewis Hamilton has gained huge points on Sergio Perez in that second place in the Drivers' Championship. Yeah, Stroll did well to score points. Shout out to 1-for-1 Yuki Tsunoda. He scored a point, but also got the fastest lap as well. So he ends up scoring 2 points, getting there 1-for-1, and beat Daniel Ricciardo all weekend as well. Very happy about that. Ricciardo, even though he didn't score some points, I still say that's a solid return for Daniel Ricciardo this weekend, considering he's been out for a few races. But yeah, race rating for this one, I mean, wasn't the most exciting Grand Prix, so I'll probably give it a 5 out of 10. But yeah, I mean, decent nevertheless. We move on to Mexico next. join me tomorrow for driver ratings and team ratings. That will be at 6 p.m. UK time, usual time slots, and Thursday for a preview to the Mexican Grand Prix, Saturday for the qualifying review, Sunday for the race review, then Monday for driver ratings and team ratings to the Mexican Grand Prix. And I will be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. with a preview for the FC Copenhagen versus Manchester United game. Bye-bye.